Hi, I'm Jack Gibson. As the holiday season approaches, we at AZPM are thankful for a great many things, but most of all, we are thankful for you. I hope you've been enjoying our lineup of dramas on Sunday evenings, so be sure to catch the season finales of Hotel Portofino, World on Fire, and ANNIKA, beginning at 8 p.m. on Sunday, November 19th. But if you've missed any of them, all episodes are available on AZPM Passport. Now here's a look at some of the programs airing over the next few weeks that are only made possible with your support. For nearly 20 years, the University of Arizona Lunar and Planetary Research Team has led the effort to collect a sample from the surface of an asteroid and return it to Earth, and AZPM was there every step of the way.
This is it. We are just 15 minutes away from the OSIRIS-REx sample return, a journey of 7 years and nearly 4 billion miles.
I started working on the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Literally, the universe was calling.
Our SRC, a phenomenal view of that streaking SRC coming in across the sky.
Everything we're trying to do, it's impossible.
November 22nd marks the 60th anniversary of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Inside the Warren Commission looks at the people who worked to uncover the truth.
The President of the United States is dead. There's no question but that Oswald is the man.
There has to be a commission that will be led by this revered figure, Chief Justice Warren.
CIA never told the Warren Commission about its program to assassinate Fidel Castro.
Had the Secret Service known of Oswald's threat, Oswald would not have been able to assassinate President Kennedy.
Now, if you're nervous about hosting Thanksgiving dinner, NPR 89.1 has your back with Turkey Confidential, a call-in Thanksgiving Day special from our friends at the Splendid Table. Meanwhile, on PBS 6, enjoy a Thanksgiving marathon of Miss Scarlet and the Duke.
There are many private detectives in London, but to my knowledge, only one is a woman, a young, unmarried woman.
Who put you in charge?
Someone has to be.
It began as a generic case, but then something extraordinary happened. It seems your serialized adventure has become a murder investigation, and with it, promotion to the front page.
These are serious people. They won't want you sniffing around in their business.
Luckily, I have a friend who is a detective inspector at Scotland Yard. He respects my insight and my tenacity.
She's hiding something from me.
He is hiding something from me.
So, what's your next move?
I hardly know where to begin. I feel like a child in a sweet shop. Do something unexpected.
Yes.
Life can't all be about work, you know.
It is not a crime to enjoy oneself.
The more you cooperate, the easier this will be.
Help! Help!
I am unsure of the professional relationship between yourself and the lady.
Surely we're good enough friends now.
How do I know you're not some deranged lunatic?
You don't. There's been a terrible mistake.
I see.
Now, please, put your hands together as we welcome our headline act. The incredible, the mysterious.
Eliza Scarlett.
Be sure to catch the Celtic Woman 20th Anniversary Concert and find out how you can score tickets to see them live at Centennial Hall in 2024.
Join us in celebrating 2 decades of music and magic from Celtic Woman. The music you love in an all-new concert special. Filled with joy and emotion and including some very special guests. It's Celtic Woman, 20th Anniversary Concert.
Arizona native, University of Arizona graduate, and former U.S. Secretary of the Interior, Stuart Udall, is profiled in a new documentary that reveals him as a man way ahead of his time.
Stuart Udall was the seminal conservation figure of the 1960s.
He was concerned about the quality of the environment for all the citizens.
Stuart Udall served our country in ways beyond counting.
He was Mr. Conservation for everybody.
He was a man ahead of his time, but his legacy lives on.
Also in December, we'll encore the Ken Burns mini-series profiling Benjamin Franklin.
The American identity begins when Benjamin Franklin knit the American colonies together.
Franklin is endlessly interesting.
Printer, scientist, revolutionary.
He is the only founding father who evidently had a sense of humor.
His vision is broader than the American Revolution.
The things that he spoke of, that he wrote about, had a certain amount of power.
He really was an American genius.
And finally, beginning at noon on Sundays, December 10th and 17th, you won't want to miss our marathon of all creatures great and small, with the new season coming up in January.
I got an interview.
Yorkshire?
Excuse me, this is Derby, isn't it?
I'd almost given up on you. I'm Mrs. Hall. I keep house for Mr. Farnham.
I'm Farnham, Siegfried. New assistant.
Oh, aye, another one. Mr. Farnham's new assistant.
Another one.
Let's put forward.
I've got a gelding gone wrong in hoof. Well, we certainly don't want that.
You've dealt with many horses before.
This will be my first.
Pick my brother up from the station. He should be on the 4:30.
How'd you find him? My brother, I mean.
He's not without his inconsistencies.
Inconsistencies? The man's a lunatic.
Blimey.
Quite something, isn't it?
That's no way to greet Mr. Harriet. You are a handsome devil.
Could I see you sometime? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have...
It's not that, it's just...
This is where you're hiding. Who's this?
James Harriet.
Harriet!
Siegfried's bark really is worse than his bite. Underneath it all, he's a good man. Stand up to him. He'll love you for it.
Up in the dales, surrounded by those hills. There's no place on earth like it.
Careful. Once it gets in your bones, it's hard to get out.
I'm not sure I want it to.
AZPM exists for you and thrives thanks to your support. From our family to yours, please accept our very best wishes for a peaceful and happy Thanksgiving. See you next month.